Here's Hill. Outside for George. Here's West. And it's West again missing. Knicks trail by 4. Brown, good. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here is Mahinmi. D'Alembert covering. Hill kicks to Bellinelli. Takes the 3. The putback and the dunk by West. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Brown and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Hill kicks to Mahinmi. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brown. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Bellinelli. They set the pick. Mahinmi kicks it to West. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. West has got 6.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
It's George on the wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on.
Let's go, you're up. My time.
Indiana leading by 8. Outside Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. And there's the feed to George. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Brown is checked in for Mo Williams. It's stolen by Hill. And a fast break now for the Pacers. George with the ball. Butler kicks to Hibbert. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
You got to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success earlier in the game, but now they're showing real determination in taking it inside to score.
And that one's good. That's now 32 points for lights out.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Hill passes to Butler. Outside Hill. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Pacers leading by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers, Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. George Hill out there with Bellinelli. And it's Mahinmi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Hill. Rebound by Smith.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
And And finished off by Shumpert.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. Two hands and hammer it down.
Hill dishes to West. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Mahinmi's shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A different look for New York. Early, he's checked in for Smith. Hardaway is subbed in for Shumpert. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. The game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Bellinelli. Picked by West. And Bellinelli kicks to Hill. A three-pointer is right on target.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
Brown against Hill. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Brown.
Wow. What can you say?
Outside, George. They set the pick. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Back to George. Baseline jumper. Misses off the left iron. Knicks trail by 3. From 10 feet out, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Hardaway. Brown's got 42 in the game.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And here is Hill. The second chance effort, good. And it's 8 points for David West.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
To tie it up. Sticks another. 3 more from Brown. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Hill passes to Bellinelli. Pass to Hill. Puts up a 3. Again, missing Hill.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. West has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hill drives in. Off on the layup.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Brown, good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Outside, George. Pass to Hill. This one for 3. Again, missing Hill.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
There's Brown with the 3, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with it. Don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. Hill dishes to George. The fader, and that one's good.
Boy, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brown outside. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Left side, George. Kicks to Bellinelli. Back to George. Cans the shot from the wing.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Brown outside. And again, it's New York.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Here's George. That one rolling around and rims out.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Here's Brown. No good. And Indiana will come the other way.
Urgent possession here, Clark. They need a basket.
No doubt about it, Steve. They need quick, efficient scoring.
Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Bellinelli passes to George. From outside, off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Okay, we're hanging on, but they're not out of it yet. On offense,
Both teams deciding to change it up. "16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Meeks outside. It's rebounded by New York. Brown wide open. He fired. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 61 points for lights out. Here's Scola. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Scola hits them both. Here's Brown. And the miss. So it's New York picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle, but they came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
Thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.